Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and it's wedding week on the show. We're gonna talk about it all leading up to the big day, including how to maintain your marriage after the big day. But first, we gotta talk about falling in love. Like, how exactly do you know they're the one? How do you know you should propose? How do you know to say yes? Well, I've got two people here ready to talk about their wonderful proposal stories and, you know, how to maintain a relationship. So, let's get into it.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
All right, it's time to talk proposal and falling in love. We've got Josh Samaru in the building.
What's up?
First time on the show. And we've got a vet, Tambra Monteiro, back. Thanks for being here, boo.
Love it, love it.
All right, so I'm gonna start with Josh because you recently proposed to producer Anna. And that's your boo.
That's my
Congrats,
boo. That's my
congrats,
boo.
congrats. We love it. All right, so how was the proposal?
You know, I had a plan.
Okay.
It didn't go to the plan at all.
Do you mind disclosing the original plan?
Yeah, so I planned on going skydiving with her, and then I called in early. I was like, hey, so I'm gonna propose here. Ooh. Yeah, and then they said, yeah, that's cool. And my plan was just like when we land, was gonna go somewhere secluded, and then I'll pop the knee. No.
That's not what happened?
No. Soon as we landed, I went over there. She was doing her interview, and
She's doing an interview.
Yeah.
Because they got to interview you after?
Yeah, make sure you're alive.
I guess that's important.
As soon as I dropped the knee, she couldn't hear me. But I'm still trying to tell her, like, babe, I know we've had this incredible fall,
Oh
but
my God, you got
I'm
a
gonna keep falling for you for years to come. She's not hearing a dang thing that I'm saying.
Is it because Chopper's just...
Yeah, it's because your ears are popping from the drop. And she only knew that I'm proposing because I dropped the knee.
Because you're on your knee.
Yeah.
She didn't hear anything?
No.
Oh, my
Halfway
God.
through it, I was like, oh yeah, hey, do you want to marry me? She was like, of course, dumb.
Love it.
So yeah, it was beautiful. They had an old school R&B song playing in the background.
Okay. Could y'all hear it?
I could. She still couldn't hear anything.
Wow.
Like, do you want to marry me?
I love you.
So, did you propose knowing that you would get the yes?
No.
Because I feel like, you know, I'm not someone who would propose. Like, I know women do propose these days. Like, I would never. And I feel like that's such a it's such a gamble. It's like it's definitely a 50-50. Like, are they gonna say yes? So you didn't know.
So I knew that she was in love with me.
Okay.
We have a great, past to us and everything.
Yeah.
But we're taking this next big step. I love her, so I know I was like hopeful, like say yes, say yes.
Did you have a contingency plan in case she said no?
Yeah, propose the next day. That was it.
That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, Tambra, you've been married for a while now.
I have. I happen to like him a lot sometimes. Okay?
How long have you been married?
We have been married. Actually, we've only been married for 2 years, but we've been together for about 9.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and your story was absolutely beautiful. Mine's, it would have been. Okay.
Okay.
My husband, he know that it is very difficult to surprise me. So
Okay.
he had to pull out all the stakes. Okay. So we bought a house. Everything's great, right? Before we bought this house, I'm telling him hey, I'm so happy we have this commitment for at least 30 years with this house, okay? But I need another commitment in the process of that. Before we do anything or buy any more big purchases, let's do that. Well, a couple months later, he shows up with a motorcycle, okay? A motorcycle. Yeah,
like
you
him.
heard that right.
He's a good guy.
He came home with a motorcycle, okay? I, in my head, was thinking it was a joke. No, there's a ring attached to the motorcycle. It's gonna be something else. So when there was no ring, my cousins happened to be over. The look on my face was complete rage because I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it.
So was the motorcycle for you or for him?
It was for him.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't even for me, okay?
I didn't know the commitment, but it's not like another lease, another loan.
Yes. My cousin comes to me. She's seen it in my face. She's like, cousin, just calm down. He's going to eventually get you what you want. Y'all are happy. I was like, I want my ring. So he was kind of nervous to approach me because he knew how fuming I was. So he went to the other hallway just to avoid seeing me. Then he had the nerve to come and say, babe, do you want to come see it? I was like, okay, I'll come see it. Still in the back of my mind thinking, maybe, just maybe, it's a ring, no ring. However, the next day, my cousin and him, they set me up, y'all. That next day, my cousin calls and she's like, hey, listen, we're going out tonight. I was like, no, we're not. I'm very angry. I'm mad at him. I don't even like the world right now.
Right.
She's like, no, we're going out. I was like, okay, fine. I'll go with you, but I'm not getting dressed. She's like, yes, you are. I was like, dang, girl, leave me alone. So I get on the phone with my other cousin, and I'm like, I hate her. She got me going out. She knows I'm upset. She never cares, blah, blah, blah. The whole time, she's in my garage, hiding. She had set up balloons, everything, waiting for me to go in the house so she could set up everything. I go in the house. I'm getting dressed. I'm side-eyeing him still. Finally, she goes, cousin, let's go. She's at the front. And when I get outside, like our parents are there. It's like just at dawn, the sun is setting. And he has like these tea light candles in the shape of a heart. And it says like, I do. And he has like slow jams in the back and he's on one knee. And me, I could not speak. I was so, you had me get all dawned up. Like
The
shocked.
emotional
The
roller
emotion.
coaster.
I just could say,
That sounded like a damn wild creature.
it sounds horrible, guys.
Does that
And my
translate
mom
to
goes, so is that a yes? I'm like, oh yeah, I do. I promise I want to marry him. So it was beautiful afterwards.
All right, well, I want to know how y'all knew they were the one. So y'all better think about that answers. 'Cause coming up next, we're going to find out how they knew they were the one. You stay right there. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. It's wedding week, so we've been talking about falling in love and that proposal. We've got Josh and we've got Tambra in the building. And before we went to break, I asked how you knew they were the one. Before I get y'all's, I did actually ask this question on social media, and a few people responded, and I've got a few that I chose to read. All right, here's one. I truly didn't like not being around her. I assume there was some like anxiety, some anxiousness of like, I gotta be with this woman, you know?
Every day, all day.
Hello, I
feel
like
like
that.
it.
You know? All right, this person says, I was totally broken when we reconnected, and she stayed in spite of that.
Wow.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Those bonds like that, they are powerful.
Yeah,
Almost
absolutely.
unbreakable, you know?
It's like,
Yeah.
if you can be with me in my darkest time, like, bro, you deserve
You deserve me.
you deserve me.
I mean, because then you're ready for it in the lightest time. So
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You can handle it.
Yes, exactly. You can handle all of me,
Right. Even the crazy.
even the crazy.
that's a lot of crazy, but I'll stay with it.
All right, next we have someone who says, he only saw good in me and understood what I've been through, so never put pressure on. That's sweet too.
Yes. Because people, they will use that against you.
Oh,
You know? The wrong people will.
Those are those
That's how
triggers.
it's
I mean, you have to know when not to hit that trigger.
Yep.
I mean,
Absolutely.
happy wife, happy life, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm learning.
knows,
I'm learning.
Producer Anna,
I've been
he
taking
knows,
notes, you know.
All right, this last person says, he asked me to move in. I didn't hesitate. Before I would say, hell no. I'm not leaving to go pay rent. Okay, I mean, if you know, you know.
Oh.
All right, Tambra, I'm starting with you, Boo Boo. How did you know your boo was the one?
Yeah, that's interesting. When I first met him, he was a little different than what I typically date. You know, he looked light skinned, blue eyes. Now I did ask God. I was like, hey, if you could send me somebody kind of looking like Michael Ealy, I wouldn't be mad. You know, I was in love with that man. So my man came along. I was like, God, you playing with me? But this is how I know I was in love with him and he was the one. We would go on these mini dates, right? Like 15 minutes. He was busy. I was busy.
Mini
dates.
15-minute dates.
Because we didn't have much time.
Wow.
So he wanted to see me. And I would order this crazy Starbucks drink, right? And I have a very crazy favorite color, which is burnt orange. That's one of them.
Okay.
One day, he showed up to my job with my favorite Starbucks drink. Crazy, you know, upside down, twisted, tornado, all that crazy stuff a Starbucks drink, and my flowers in burnt orange, like my favorite color. I never just told him that, but I talked about that stuff, and I was like, he listening. I like him. He daddy from now on.
It's the details. It's the little things.
And I was in love ever since.
All right, listen, producer Anna is listening to this. She's
Yeah.
in the booth. So, Josh, how did you know she was the one?
So when she said something, it was that Colombian accent that got me. Ooh. No. That's a plus. That's a plus. Love you,
bonus.
boo. Love you, boo. No, it was, everybody has their boxes, right? Like they boxes that they want to be checked.
Yeah.
She checked all the other boxes, but she also created ones that like she's helped me out through the craziest things, like finances and everything. I thought I was doing really well. No, she came in and schooled me all up and down.
Setting you
even
up for
said
success.
Yeah.
Hello.
I mean,
got
that's my
future
girl.
plans.
Yeah. That's why I put a
Okay.
ring on it.
As you should.
She was like, let me upgrade you,
Yeah.
Beyonce style. And you were like, yes, ma'am. Please and thanks.
Yeah, she ain't no single lady anymore.
No.
No.
I love it.
I love it.
No, but like all those boxes, she nailed perfectly. I
Yeah.
mean, so I have a 9-year-old daughter.
Wow.
And my daughter actually calls her bonus mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Love you, Reagan.
Shout out to my daughter. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So it all just, before I even proposed, everything was just set so
Makes
perfectly
sense.
for
Makes sense.
like a solid future.
All right, you have a very peculiar ring that you chose, so I do want to talk about how you chose that ring, because I feel like that's so hard to do. All right, when we come back, we're talking about rings. So you stay right there. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It's wedding week, so we've been talking about proposals with my friend Josh and my friend Tambra, and we've talked about the actual proposals. We've talked about knowing when they were the one, but now we got to talk about the ring because, that's that extra sauce. So the ring that you gave Anna is so peculiar, so unique. Ain't nobody gonna have that but Anna, and I love it. All right, so what was the decision behind that
All right.
ring?
So like every month has their own like gem to it, right?
Yes.
Well, I consider our month the birth month of our relationship. It's blue topaz. It's December. So that's why I picked that blue topaz.
Oh
She won.
my God.
She won.
She
You're
won.
so thoughtful. Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
I told you I've been taking notes.
Yeah.
She ain't no single lady no more.
You have to make sure you solidify this.
Happy wife, happy life.
like it.
And then I'm gonna get a motorcycle.
You're gonna get
get
her a
on low.
motorcycle. She's gonna get you a
did.
She
motorcycle.
can ride with.
She can ride with. All right,
I
Tambra.
see you.
Let me see your ring.
Okay, so
Oh!
what
What happened?
this looks bad. Okay, this looks bad. But listen.
Did we just
listen.
leave it at home, or did you not know we were talking about it today?
Yeah.
Or,
I did leave it at home, okay?
Oh, okay.
I did. It's still happening. I'm very much in love and very much married, okay?
Okay. Mhm.
But he bought me a second ring last year in February. So I have like 2 ring sets.
Ew.
So I took it off to wear my original one. That was my plan today, to wear the original one he bought me. And then I had run out of the house too fast because I was running late and I forgot it. So I still love you, baby. Don't kill me.
She forgot 2 rings.
But you got 2 sets. Okay,
had
so
2
what do they
sets.
look like? Did he do right? Did you pick?
Oh my God, he did. So I set this up though, because I knew at one point, like, I was getting the ring, okay? Not that I plotted, but I knew I was getting the ring. I had my cousin, the same one that we're favorite cousins. The same one that helped him plan everything, I sent her pictures of what I wanted, and thank God I did, because he was at the jewelry store and he was sending her pictures, and she showed me afterwards, and she goes, she's gonna hate this one, and that one. Pick this one. I promise you, she'll love it. And I was like, I would have liked it because it came from him, but the ring he chose was the one I really, really, really wanted. So it has like a in the middle, of course, is like a halo diamond, and then like the princess cuts, and it's in a squarish shape, and then the band matches. My second ring, that one was really big, so I don't like to wear that one every day. That one, he was like, just in case you forgot, I do love you, girl. You showed me on my fingers.
He's apologizing for the bike.
Yeah.
I love it.
It was a good apology. It was a good apology.
Okay. Well, thank y'all so much for coming on and chatting about the proposal and you know, the journey of love
Marriage,
you've partaken on. I mean, you got a wild ride ahead of you. I hope you
do.
get that motorcycle.
Oh, you know, I better.
All right, well, coming up next, I'm actually going ring shopping myself. We're going to see what's trending these days when it comes to engagement rings. You stay right there. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking about falling in love and that important engagement proposal. And you can't do it without the right ring, right? So I came to Carat 22 Jewelers, where I'm gonna go shopping for myself, okay? Because I didn't have any say in my engagement ring. Maybe I will today.
Hello dear, how are you?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How can I help you today?
I'm here engagement ring shopping for myself.
Wow, okay. Do you have any idea which type of stone you're looking? The round, princess cut, herbati? Can you give me some description that whatever you're liking so we can work it according to that?
No.
Okay, no
I've heard of a princess cut,
Okay,
but I haven't heard of any other cut.
okay, no problem. So let me introduce the young guy, Mr. Anand Patel. So he will help you all these things.
All right, okay, so what do I got in front of me?
Well, right here, you've got a decent selection. What we want to do is kind of find out what you're leaning towards in your mind. Like, what kind of personality do you want on that finger of yours?
I don't like having what everyone else has.
Okay, well, that's great. That's what we do here. So that right there, we can start with what we call custom.
Okay.
Right? We've got a clean blueprint here. Okay, and what we like to do, based off of a blueprint, is kind of build on top of things like this. So
Okay.
it's kind of like, you know, like we're gonna work off a clean slate more than anything, right? It's like, okay, well, I want to show you like a half dozen styles.
Perfect.
You give me your thoughts on every single one.
Okay.
Because you're not gonna like everything you see.
Okay.
You know, there's gonna be some no's, some maybe, some eh, and they're gonna be just some like, oh, I really like it, but you know what? I want it to be a little part of that ring
In another ring.
in another ring. So if you like something that is more on the simple side or more on the more elaborate side, we can go with that. My main thing right now is figuring out what colors do you like.
Decisions. I don't know. I know I like golds. I love that blue. I don't like that pink.
Okay.
Diamond, I feel like, is a classic thing, but it doesn't need to be a diamond.
And I like how you said it, because a lot of days, at least especially these days, girls aren't choosing diamonds necessarily. A lot of them are going for, say, a birthstone or a stone they just gravitate towards, something with a little character to it. Everybody wants something different, and that's natural. You want something different. The last thing you need is wearing something and walking out and being like, oh, you got the same thing, right? I mean,
Like,
right? Like,
is that mine or yours? Or did our husbands just go wholesale? Like, what
no,
happened here?
exactly. That's the last thing you want. So the biggest thing here is finding something that you're going to gravitate towards and be like, you know what, that was special. This is what's going to make this me. That's me written all over it.
Ooh, what's this?
Oh, well, you know what? This is what we're going to take care of when I get you situated over there. I know we've already made us some choices.
Okay.
So let me bring out a couple things. I want to have you sit there. Let me bring you some chai, and you can just take it easy for a little bit.
Okay, A1 service at Carat 22, baby.
I hope you're enjoying that.
I am. It's
Oh.
delicious.
Yay! Okay, so I wanted to give you some options here that we've chosen. Now, I know you enjoyed that cut, and some of the colors and some of the styles.
I do really like this. I wish it were gold. I do like that I've never seen a band like, no, not this one.
Like that one right there.
That one we're messing things up over here.
Yeah, this should be a fun experience. That's what I love about it.
This is fun.
Oh, by the way, we've kind of narrowed our choices down to the ring, but no ring is complete without its ensemble.
What do you mean ensemble?
Our necklace sets, those are bridal necklaces. As a new bride, as a newlywed,
Oh, of course.
these are exactly what you need. This is what you're going to need on your wedding day.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like Western brides aren't doing it right. They need to be doing it.
It's okay. It's
the
an
South.
evolution.
All right, I'm bringing it. I'm gonna have another wedding. Period. Point blank. End of story. For men who are thinking about popping the question right now, and they're gonna come in without their potential wife. Mm-hmm. What should they come armed with?
They should be coming armed with ideas from maybe if their wives have given them ideas, awesome. Maybe friends of their wives. Any sort of subtle hints she's given you via social media, whether it's Pinterest, Instagram, or TikTok. Women always, listen.
What I'm hearing is that the women should definitely be involved somehow.
100%. You don't want to go shopping for shoes without a woman in your presence. Same way with the ring. So, my advice is, if you don't come with your wife, at least come with ideas from your wife.
Oh man. Thanks, hubby. I literally told him just yellow gold. But he did great. All right? Well, listen, I'm gonna go try on this necklace for my next wedding. So, cheers to you. Wedding week continues tomorrow.
Cheers.
Cheers. Where's your chai?
I don't even drink.